Hey guys, good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to another live session with Stocks and for Trading. Guys, it's 2022. Okay, it's going to be a big year. All right, you already saw my partner Ron go live last night doing the weekly forecast. It was a really good session. I followed along with it as well, and it looks like we're going to have a really good week this week, guys. Okay, so as of right now, you can see that this is gold in the daily. But first, guys, make sure to like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Okay, make sure to check the description box. Okay, guys, we're not providing signals here. This is providing free technical and fundamental analysis. Okay, we're not financial advisors, so any trades taken upon yourself. If you don't understand the FX market or any trading, make sure to consult with a financial advisor first. Okay, but with that being said, guys, you can see that we have gold on the daily right now. Okay, we're going to look at gold and GBP USD. All right, so right now gold is fluctuating around 1800 roughly 1801. Okay, so, but we got to see now how far we're going to go before the next hourly candle opens up, which is going to be at 8 a.m. Okay, so we got to get a nice little area right here, okay, which is forming currently supply. Okay, so we got to change that to red. Let me make that a little bit darker for you. And we're going to do that right there. Perfect. Okay, so you can see price made a push up here on the daily, was rejected. We have a bearish engulfing candlestick. Okay, we have a bearish engulfing candlestick that is starting to form. Okay, that's on the daily. That was January 3rd, so that was yesterday. Okay, now we're coming back into nice little key area right here. You can see all the bottom wicks. All right, this is going to act as demand as of right now. Okay, there's still a lot of opportunity for price to drop. Okay, but for right now, like I said, this is the area that we're going to look at because it's around psychological 1800. Okay, we want to keep that in mind. So when we're doing this, because we're doing a top down, remember I'm using yellow horizontal lines. Okay, sorry, horizontal rays. All right, so we have supply, demand, higher time frame now support. Okay, you can see that price is starting to hold some support right at 1800, okay, which is in this demand area. So I'm looking at getting some resistance, maybe breaking down of this bearish candlestick. And if price does want to push all the way through and get back to this consolidative state here, all right, I'm going to gather another horizontal ray just at the bottom of this area right here, the bottom of this candle. Okay, so with that being said, guys, let's drop it now down to the 4 hour and we'll tighten everything up here. Okay, remember, so look at the price. Okay, remember we talked about that psychological number right before the call. All right, price is looking like it's getting there currently, not there just yet. Okay, it's bouncing at around 1801.4, so roughly 9 pips up from when I mentioned it to you on the call just before we started. Okay, all right, so basically on the 4 hour, you can see I'm looking at breaking down this bearish candlestick right here to find some resistance. Okay, if price does bounce from this area in demand, you can look at maybe filling this top wick here at 1808.7. Okay, if not, and it still wants to make a nice continuation bullish move and break through there, we got to find some resistance based on this bearish candle. So we got to break it down, tighten up, okay, and then go back, find our key areas, just tighten these up as well. Okay, so if you guys are following along, this is Saxo Gold. Okay, we're charting supply and demand, and then higher time frame support and resistance areas. Okay, so members, all right, you guys should be up roughly around 10 pips. Okay, so what we're going to do now is then from the higher time frame, from the hourly guys, we're going to drop it now down to the lower time frame. Okay, so from hourly, we're going to drop it now down to the 30-minute. So, and this is what I want to see right here. Okay, notice how I told you I wanted to break down that 4 hour candle. Well, we're doing that currently right now. That 4 hour candle is now breaking down into 30-minute candles, you can see. Okay, nice volume here, nice push into demand. You can start to see that it's starting to find some support here. We found some support at 1800, okay, which is right in this demand, and now they're trying to push back up. There's still a lot of selling power right here, okay, so just keep that in mind. I told members that would look at around 1800.50, and if they did, they'd roughly be around up maybe 5 to 7 pips right now. Okay, so with that being said, guys, just 1 second here. I got to switch this over to baby blue. Sorry, guys, I'm still getting in the loop of things here. Took a couple weeks off. So anything below hourly, okay? Anything below hourly, all right, it's going to be baby blue, okay? So now we're going to drop it down even further. Okay, so just make sure everything's tight here. See how the resistance acting at roughly 1807. Okay, my numbers might be a little bit different than yours. That's why I'm telling you the chart, guys. It's Saxo. Okay, gold Saxo. Okay, and if we do start to break below here, guys, we do have some more support that has broken through this demand area right here, looking at around 17, roughly 1789.50, 1789.7. Okay. Remember, this is gold on the 15-minute time frame. All right. Now, we do have some resistance that is formed here, because if we were to drag that across all the way over, you can see that price made a push. They did not let it break below here. Okay. They tried to attempt it right here at around 4, okay, 4 a.m., and they pushed up, had a spike up here, and then it sold right off. Okay. All right. So then we're going to drop it now down to the 10-minute. Before we do this, okay, I just want to see in this demand, okay, where is a price, where can a price make a nice little bounce? And we do have an area that is showing, okay, right there at 1796.3, 1796.50, okay. So let's drop it now down to the 10-minute. I don't want to cloud the charts too much right now, guys. I just want to make sure that everything is, well, every sort of major point is taken care of before we move on. All right. You can see that if price starts to make it up between 1808 and 1810, you can see the consolidative structure that we have over in this area right here at January 3rd around 9. Okay. So take our times, guys. It's only still 7:38. Okay. 7:38. So if you're looking at trading, guys, remember 8 a.m. is the next hourly candle. Okay, 8 a.m. is the next hourly candle. Gold is bearish on the daily. Okay, so we have to make sure that we're understanding that price can make an influx of movement within a short period of time. Okay, so you can see we have an engulfing candle here. All right, coming out, and we're now basically at psychological 1800 yet again. We're getting some resistance forming at 1802. Okay, so let's watch and see. We have another area of potential resistance right there at the high wick, okay, which is acting as previous support. If you can see by my crosshair in current position, support was acting as over here. Broke support right here, then acted as resistance, and then you started to have your fall. Okay, so price, guys, looking potentially very nice. Okay, there's a lot of options that price can make. All right, remember, it's still 739. Okay, 739. We have a higher time frame right here. Okay, that was, I believe, hourly or 4 hour. So if we start to break this, guys, we can start to shoot up and start to get in that 1810 range, break the high of 1808. If not, if price then continues in the bearish momentum, which we've had some massive selling pressure here, we're looking at breaking down, getting past 1798.5, looking at maybe getting down to 1796. Okay, so there's a few different options that we have here that is potentially forming, and our goal is, 5, 10, 15 pips max. Okay. Sorry, guys. Okay. Okay, guys. So gold bearish. Okay, it's on the daily. We're looking at the daily higher time frame because remember we're on 5 minute. We're heavily away from the potential area. So New Year's, guys, potential big moves. The goal is 10, 5, 10, 15 pips. Move your stop loss to break even, and you can potentially trail your stop. Okay, so use smaller lot sizes, guys. Just because New Year, right? We do have a lot of potential volatility starting to come in the market. So, guys, listen. If we're looking for any kind of potential gold buys here, remember this is still before 8 a.m. Okay, but if we're looking at anywhere right here for the continue the buy momentum, that's around a 30 pip move right there. Okay, so if we hit up here, that's around 30 pips. Okay, from this move entry, okay, roughly at 1802. Okay, and my chart might be a little bit different than yours, guys. Remember, that's looking around 30 pips. Okay, so that's if it goes by. That's if it goes by. If it can continue to sell, definitely. Why? Because we're bearish on the daily. Okay, so just be patient with this. You don't need to enter in anything right now. This can be a pending order. Okay, 1802. So let's watch and see how price then starts to make some moves. All right. So the first thing you need to do, because you're scalping, is you need to set some alarms. Okay. So we have an alarm set right there. Once that pops, guys, I'm looking for a 10 pip move. Okay. So my 10 pip move might come from this area right here. Okay. So what we can do, we'll adjust these. 1 second here. There we go. Okay, you can see that 10 pips from this move to that move potentially. Okay, then we have a 30 pip move, which is higher. Okay, and if you're looking at the price for that, 1805. Okay, perfect. Okay, so let's watch and see how price starts to pan out here. Okay, all right. So then we can move on to GBP USD. Okay, guys, so check out GU. We're coming out of a higher time frame supply area right here. I haven't, this is from previous charting. So what I need to do is go to the daily. All right, erase everything. And we're working at our space we have here. Okay. Obviously, we made a nice little move down here. We're probably not going to get down there today. We could potentially, depending on how price wants to react. That needed to be a massive sell. Okay, and then we have another option. Price is looking at right here. Okay. And with that being said, guys, we have some supply here, so we need to switch this to red. And now we're going to work within our zones. Okay, we had a nice little break here, double bottom. There was a neckline, that's what got that nice little push. All right, we have a nice little support formation right here, but also right here. Okay, there's the retest of the neckline. We need to make this yellow. All right, hey guys, this is what you should be doing every time you're coming to your charts. Okay, getting ready for the potential next big moves. All right, if not, you have to understand that price can do any kind of erratic behavior. So if you don't have this stuff previously charted or charted, you know what I mean, it's going to make it very difficult for you to, make sure you get those potential catches if you don't understand where price actually is at in terms of a higher time frame. Okay, so we have another area that's bouncing right there. Okay, we broke above 1.34 thousand. Okay, and now we're looking at breaking down. So with the daily, we're going to drop it now down to the 4 hour. 1 second here. Okay, you can see that we've almost made it up into that supply. Okay, and we then made a nice little push down here coming from the high at 35505. Okay, so make sure you tighten everything up here. We do have another area that we can see nice and clear that price is finding some support. Okay, so guys, if you had buying power right here from this move to this move, you're looking at about 44 pips from this level to this level right here. Okay, now we're working up here. Okay, so the amount of pips are still there, they're still available. We're just maybe flipping the direction that price is going in. Okay, so we're going to work within this box right here. Okay, anywhere between 35137 all the way down to, I'm going to find some support right here at 34608. Okay, then finally we have some higher time frame resistance at the high. Okay, 35501, 3550 psychological number. Okay, since we have this now perfectly charted, for me anyways, we're going to break it down into the hourly time frame and just tighten everything up. Okay, perfect. Make sure we get the nice little touches there. Looking very good. Okay, you can see we haven't had any moving averages on. We're right around just starting to break below that 50 on the RSI. We haven't even looked at gold RSI yet. So for the previous chart that we were just on, we haven't even looked at anything to do with RSI until right now. Okay, so 50 line, it has an important area to break through. You can see because this consolidation factor coming into play. Remember right there we had a nice little consolidation area. Okay, so price pushed here, we might start finding some support for the next break. If we don't, price is going to come right back down to the 346,000. Okay, right down here. All right. Just tighten this up here. From the hourly, I'm looking at dropping down to the 30-minute now. Okay. This is where we're looking. Nice little break right here. Okay. And we need to break this down into a baby blue horizontal ray. Tighten this up. Okay, perfect. I want to break down this candle right here, guys. This one right here, okay? Because I want to see how this is going to react in terms of that consolidation that we've just had. All right. Give me 1 second here. And guys, remember, we're still very early. It's only 7:48. 8 a.m. is going to be your next hourly candle open. Okay, that's going to have the most impact, I think, rather than getting in right now ahead of that new hourly candle. Okay, so let's drop it now down to the 15. This is what I wanted to see. Okay, we have some support right here. Okay, then we have some resistance formation right here. Okay, so looking good at the bottom of this candle. This is what I wanted to see. All right, and then we have some higher time frame resistance right there. Tighten this up, and now we're working within our consolidative zone here, right here. Okay, and we're trapping this slower and slower. Okay, now you can see, guys, check this out. It's sold off here. Look at the barcode almost action right here. Okay, barcode push pull sell, push pull push pull. Okay, now we're finding that potential support. Okay, so it's a key area right now, guys. We're currently at 34830. That is what price is right here on the right hand side if you're not familiar with this. Okay, and there's about 40 seconds till that new basically, I guess you could say, 10-minute candle opens, but we're going to drop it down to the 5 anyway. So we're basically in this consolidation structure right here. Okay, it's starting to push in right here, and this is where we're likely trading currently. I'm going to make this neutral just so you guys are not familiar with the buy and the sell confusion. Okay, in terms of supply and demand. So this is a neutral area. Okay, you can see we made a nice double bottom here for a nice little push, and then the retracement looking for maybe the support foundation or the breaking of the support and turning into some continued selling power here. Okay. You don't need to get too much, guys. You just need to make sure your lines are basically at the nice areas where price has been before. Okay, you can even adjust this. Okay, that's a good area right there. You can see it's going right through the consolidation. All right, I had it right here just because it was bouncing off that key area right there of support. Okay, tighten this up here, and then we're going to drop it down to the 5-minute. Guys, for the news, Forex Factory, we'll check it out in 1 second here. I just wanted to get a couple things charted beforehand. Okay, just wanted to make sure some things were done ahead of time. That way we don't have to look and try to play catch up here. Okay, so you can see that price on GU on the 5-minute is broken below the 50. Okay, so it is continued selling pressure, which is why you're starting to see this bearish momentum here. All right, so price to the side on the 5-minute still the same. Okay, price is getting pushed down for GU currently. All right, so we just need to wait and see. Like what I mean by that is just wait until 8 a.m. It's only 7:51. Okay, we can be patient with this. There's no need to rush. Okay, there's absolutely no need to rush. So let's see right there, the push, the pull. Okay. Now, guys, I'm getting the top of this, sorry, the bottom of this wick candle right here, which is acting as support to the left. Okay, and then we have a nice support right here, resistance. Okay, we're working with our way in this area. So 751 starts to pop. We'll look at 755 before we look at any kind of major move here. Any kind of movement starts to happen, we got to get above this previous structure right here. Okay, it's still a little early for this, but we just got to watch and see. Make sure we're doing some nice moves rather than doing some entering some hedging moves, stuff like that. I'm pretty sure a lot of people are familiar with that. If you're not, you might want to get familiar with that term. Okay, so let's check out our gold right here. Okay, so not much on gold. Okay, there's GU just really tapped as soon as we got off it. So you can see gold though, it made a push, pull movement here. It's now kind of consolidating. Not much volume. Okay, but we do have an engulfing candlestick forming right here. Okay, so just keep that in mind. Okay, so that's what I wanted to say. I wanted to see if GU is going to start to get some buying power coming in here. They've attempted it, push, and they've sold off, push, and it's all sold off, guys. So it's a very indecisive move right now. Okay, you can start to see that if we look at this on the 15-minute, can we spot a kind of head and shoulder action here? We kind of can here. Shoulder, head, shoulder. All right, that's what I'm waiting for. Shoulder, head, shoulder. Okay, if you guys are familiar with that chart pattern, make sure you understand it. Okay, that's why you're getting that continued sell. All right. If price wants to fluctuate and short, okay, yes, absolutely, weekly zone, guys. Okay, remember, we dropped there, guys, that's about 16 pips. Okay, 16 pips, you're looking at 10 pip TP first. Oh. That's if G wants to sell. Okay, so let's just get a nice little movement here. Okay, that's if we're going to continue to sell. All right. Okay, so let's watch and see how far GU is going to push. Okay, and guys, just remember, like I said, 750. It's coming up to 755. All right, wait till 8 a.m. at least. Guys, where is everyone from right now? I know that this is just the beginning. I don't know if you guys were trading this morning or not. Did anyone catch the London session? You know what I mean? I know we did. I think the trades went pretty good and everything is looking pretty juicy today so far. But just like getting some feedback. Kenya, Jersey, India. There we go. South Africa, guys. Dubai, Dallas. Perfect. Panama, London. Oakville. Perfect. Oakville down the street, my man. Poland, India, guys. This is looking good. Very good. Okay. So there's gold. Guys, we got some serious people around here. Las Vegas, Norway, Poland, Panama. Everything, guys. Everything. Greece. That's crazy. USG JPY. Members, we'll look at that in the group, okay? It's a bit of a slug, but Pakistan, Cali, absolutely, guys. Shout out to all the amazing countries here. You guys have no idea how multinational this is. Okay, so I'm actually going to change this to the bottom though, just because a little bit easier to see. Okay, guys, we are going to look at Nasdaq as well. Okay, we're going to look at Nasdaq as well. I'm just waiting for that 8 a.m. candle to start to rise. I want to see what kind of movements we're going to get. Okay. GJ. Okay, there's GU. And guys, if the price starts to break above this area right here, I just wanted to start to see how this last little bit starts to move. You can see right here, we have a nice little area of kind of push-pull move. Okay, RSI says it's starting to cool off a bit. Okay, we don't use this 100% as trades, as signals per se, like you guys like to call them, but you can use them for to see where the market is at. Okay, now let me just move that back there. There we go. If price wants to go on a bull run here, okay, if price wants to go on a bull run, this is what we're looking at. All right, right up in this area right here. It's got to break above psychological 34,900. All right. Two potential options right here, and if it does start to move, guys, we do have some nice potential movement right up here, which will be the top of this initial bearish movement here. You have a 3-bar play. Okay, actually, sorry, it's a 4-bar play. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 4-bar play. Now we're just watching. From this move, guys, to this move, let me just paint this picture for you. That's about 8 pips. Okay, 8 pips right there from line to line. Okay, if this starts to break out, we're looking at a bit more. Okay, if it starts to break there, you're looking at probably 10 pips, 12 pips. Okay, that'll equal minus your spread and commission. Okay, so let's just watch. Let's monitor this. Okay, so 2 minutes. There's GBP/USD, and there's gold starting to rise. Okay. I'm in this gold trade right now, guys. I was in it since the beginning of the call. Okay. Yep, gold is bearish on the daily. Yep. Guys, so that's what I mean. If we're looking for this trade, I have 10 pips here, okay? We're not looking for the crazy, we are looking for those runners, but the goal is nice 10 pips, 10, 15, 20 pips. If you can secure that, trust me, that's all we need to do. That's our job being done, okay? And you can see prices started to make a higher high here. Anything can happen. Honestly, anything can happen at 7:59. We have about 5 seconds. Price could open up bearish and completely retrace and retract, okay? But let's just watch and see how price is going to open up. All right. I do want to just check out for 1 second here. I want to check out GU. Okay, GU starting to rise a little bit. Okay, so let's check out gold. Remember, gold is bearish on the daily here. Okay, it's bearish on the daily. So if you got it from anywhere on here, remember your candles, right? Some of these candles can make maybe equal 10 pips themselves. So you got to take profit, guys. Even if it doesn't make up there and you're already up 10 pips, look to take profit. There's nothing wrong with that. And I mean in profit of pips, guys. I don't mean profit and amount. We're looking at continuously compounding pips here. Nothing else, okay? So let's check out our GU. Okay, GU's starting to try to make a rise here. Not much severe movement on GU. Let's take a look at GBP/USD on the daily, or sorry, on the 15. Okay, so remember we talked about this consolidative structure to the left. You can see that it's now finding some sort of support here and it's trying to push. Okay, it's trying to push. You need to have the candles actually start to close above here and hold, okay, and then start to make your walk up. If not, guys, we're right in the middle right now. You can see it's starting to blow the 50, but we're still almost right in the middle of RSI. We want to look for the moves like this, higher or lower, and then catch the retracements, okay? That's what we need to make sure we're watching for. Same thing with GBP/USD, guys. We got to set an alarm right here. Remember, 3, 4, 9, 10. Okay, this on the 15 minute. Let's drop it down to the 5. Okay. Okay, guys. So let's check out. We're gonna do a Nasdaq. Okay. Top down Nasdaq, and we're gonna monitor this. So I think I already have an alarm set right here. If not, I don't. Okay, good to go. All right, guys. So let's do a top down on Nasdaq. We have GU and gold just waiting here. I'm not gonna do too much. Okay. But this is what we're looking at. If you guys remember that when we left last year, this was the break right here. This was the resistance. This is what they wanted to break, and now you can see they did pushed, and now they're trying to retrace again. We were watching from all the way down here before, guys. We've been watching this whole market this last little bit, and it has been a wild ride. Okay, a lot of movement here. You know what I mean? And a lot of movement to come. We have NFP this Friday, guys. If you guys are not familiar with NFP, non-farm payroll, you guys are in for a treat. This thing is the most volatile folder in all of trading. I've seen it go 150 pips in under 30 seconds. Okay, and it's no joke, guys. It's no joke. So let's get some resistance here on Nasdaq. Okay, so we're gonna get some supply now. Okay, and then we're going to grab some yellow there for a higher time frame. Okay. The broker that we're using, guys, we use Fusion. Okay. There's some other ones that we're looking at right now too. Prop firms, MFF. Okay, they've been treating us pretty well lately. Okay, if you guys have want to join an account, Stock Sniper Trading, we do have an affiliate code. We don't have anything posted yet, but in our group we do. So in gold, it's 150 pips, Mohammed. Sorry, brother. Okay, just tightening everything up now. Looking good. This is Nasdaq on the 4 hours. Okay. Right there, getting some resistance, some support up there. Looking good so far. Okay, so I'm good with this right now. I just want to drop it down to the hourly so I can see the price a little bit better. There we go. That's what I wanted to see. Where's price making the bounce? All right. And we have another bounce area right there. Perfect. Okay, so you see how we got away from that consolidation structure. We sold off, found some support, okay, demand, engulfing, okay, and then we started to rise up again. All right. Guys, I have no reviews on brokers. I haven't used too many of them myself. Okay, so if you guys want reviews, just look them up online or check out Trustpilot. That's the best way to do it. Okay. Have some resistance there. Okay, guys, so what I'm looking at doing is see this price line right here. I'm looking at consolidating this as much as possible, all right, on the hourly. And now we're dropping it down to the 30-minute time frame. Okay, and we're going to open this up right here. Find now our resistance based on this. Okay, GU is going up, guys. Give me 1 second here. I will go check it out. My alarms are not going off for some reason. Give me uno momento, por favor. Okay, If we miss it, guys, you know the target. That's why I said follow along before. Okay. I actually like this area right here first. Top of that wick. Okay, 30-minute. Now we're going 15. And guys, just bear with me here. Okay, back from a couple week hiatus. Usually I'm a lot faster than this. But again, fast is not always better. We want to make sure we're finding good key areas right here. Quality over quantity. That's the most important thing you want. Okay, if you want quantity, a lot of times you don't get the best quality. All right. So I'm looking for right here. Perfect. And then we have some support forming right there. Let's check out these points right here. So we have about a 27 pip drop there. If a deal we do, buddy, we absolutely do. Okay. This is perfect. Now we're dropping down to 10. Okay. Waiting for some Nasdaq moves to happen. You can see we're below the 50 on the RSI. All right. The difference between the colors, guys, is this. Blue is below 1 hour time frame. Okay. Blue is below 1 hour time frame. Yellow is higher time frame. Anywhere between 50, or sorry, my bad, 50 points right here. Anywhere between daily all the way down to the hourly. Okay. That's yellow, and then hourly and below is baby blue. All right. Alex, they say top-down analysis right in the back end of the video, so you should be able to find those pretty simple. Okay, it's they're at the bottom near the videos, so you got to do the top-downs. Okay, so I'm looking at right there, perfect. Nasdaq on the 5. All right, so Nasdaq is trying to push up, guys. You can see that they have a nice little push, pull here, and a possible continuation coming out of the head and shoulder pattern here. You have a shoulder here, you have a head, and then you have a secondary shoulder, which is why you got that sell-off. Okay, so it's been nice consolidative selling pressure for a little bit. You can see what I mean by consolidation is, look, push, pull movement, push, pull movement. So let's just watch and see. It's now 808. Let's see what price is going to do based on this. Okay, add an alarm there, and then I'm not going to leave one up there for now. Okay. Okay, so let's check out now gold. Okay, so gold is still, remember we talked, you saw it selling pressure here. Okay, and then it pushed back up based on this 5-minute uptrend. Okay, so if you guys are still in gold, you guys should still be up. Okay, if you got an early entry, the members, trust me, you guys are in from 1800.50. So you guys are roughly almost up 5 pips so far. Okay, well, let's just monitor this and see if price is going to start to actually make a nice little push. If not, guys, just going to come back down, break, and then start to sell off some more. Why? Because of this overall selling pressure here coming from the daily. All right. Let's check out GU. Okay. So you're probably wondering, it almost tapped there. Yes, that's why you look at previous structure in the high wicks and see how many times it's tapped. So if we would have had to put a buy right here, guys, like it would have been, you would have been good, but now you would have been retraced right back. Okay, that's why it's important when you're looking at these certain areas. Like it might take a little bit of time for you to notice the stuff, but again, when you start to trade over and over, okay, you can really start to see that price 2 wick over here. That means push down. You put it right around here. Price may not get there, okay, and if it does, right, you got to wait for a secondary movement. Secondary movement is going to look like this. If price breaks above here, okay, you want to retest and hold above 3, 4, 9, 10. Okay, if it holds, you're going to get your continuation. Okay, that's if it goes bullish. Okay, if price then starts to go bearish here and starts to sell off, we're looking at breaking here. This, if price starts to sell off here and break this low, okay, this is going to make a lower low, which is going to be a trend continuation. Okay. So let's watch and monitor and see what's going to happen here. Okay, guys, so let's watch. Okay, guys, this is the key right here. This is the key area. You can see that price was rejected now multiple times. Okay, one rejection, two, we have three, four, five, six. Okay, so just keep this in mind. If price gets rejected again, the last leg before it starts to dump is going to be this uptrend. Okay, so let's watch, let's monitor this, and see how price is starting to walk. Okay, so nothing entry yet, no entry. 1802 has not been entered yet. Okay, you can see it started to push there, and then started to get sell off right there. Okay. Stefan, it takes, if you bought the PayPal plan, it takes 12 to 24 hours just to get everything settled in. Okay, so don't worry, buddy. If you just got it, we'll be in touch immediately. Okay. So there you go, guys. So remember I told you. Okay, remember I told you 1802 psychological, sorry, 1800 psychological number, 1802. That's why you have it placed above all these previous wicks right here. Okay, if you had it right there, price would have then erased, tapped it, erased all of this stuff, and started to continue to sell. Okay, why is this happening? Because it's bearish on the daily. Now you can see that price is starting to hold that 5-minute uptrend. So let's just be patient here. We are in a higher time frame demand area. Okay, so price can still go flip and go bullish, but again, how far will it go? That's the thing. You can see the heavy resistance is at 1802. Okay, 1802. So let's check out maybe GBP USD for a quick second here, and then we'll look at Nasdaq as well. So GU is starting to rise here. GU might be a little bit better of a move than gold. We'll still watch gold here, but let's just check out GBP USD. Okay, guys, you're gonna have to give me 2 seconds. My dog is going crazy again. Okay, I gotta just let him outside real quick, then I'll be right back. Okay, it won't be very long at all. 2 seconds. There we go, guys. Sorry about that. So you can see that gold actually, remember how I told you dip down that uptrend right there? It's holding and it tapped 10 pips, okay? Nice 10 pips so far on gold. Okay, let's see now if we're going to get a continuation. All right. Now, guys, that happened fast. Okay, that happened real fast. So if you guys missed that and you didn't have a stop order or a pending order there, you know what I mean? You guys are maybe getting a little late now. Okay, that's why you have your pending order that would have hit 10 quick pips there. Members, you guys are in from down here. Okay, from the beginning of the call. You guys are in right here. Okay, so you guys are actually should be up probably around 25 pips. Okay, so that's pretty good so far, guys. So members, all right, that's why I said on the beginning of the call, looking good. Now gold is starting to rise. Okay, gold is starting to rise. Okay, guys, so if you want to, you know, there's a stop loss thing that's involved in this trading as well. You can secure pips. Remember, 10, 15 pips, move stop loss to break even. Okay, trail your stop, take profit, do whatever you guys want to do. Okay, it's hit 10 pips, it went above it. Okay, last thing you want, sorry guys, is for price just to start to come up and then retrace and destroy all of our hard work that we did. Okay, so don't be greedy, guys. Just be aware that price is making a nice move. Okay, 13, 15 pips, whatever you got to do. All right. So let's check out GBP USD for 2 seconds here. Okay, GU's still not in there yet. It's still consolidating. All right, and that's okay. 3, 4, 9, 10 is the area. This is why you place it above structure to it'll show making lower. See how it's making lower highs, lower lows. Okay, we want it to now switch to make higher highs and higher lows. That's a reversal pattern here. Okay, that's a reversal pattern what we're looking for. All right, so that's GBP USD. Okay, nothing just yet. So let's check out Nasdaq so far. Nasdaq is starting to make a nice little bull run here. Okay, let's see how far we're going to go to. All right. I'm still not looking just so far. Right now on Nasdaq, it's still 818. Okay, if price starts to overextend a nice little amount here, you can start to see it's right at that 50 mark. Okay, so we're just going to watch and monitor this. All right, it is still in heavy selling pressure here. Now looking for maybe the bounce back. We'll see how far it's going to go. Okay, guys, if you want to join, okay, if you want to join our group, all right, stocksnipertrading.com. This is our website. Okay, it's under memberships. Okay, and it's right there's the monthly if you guys want it, and there's the PayPal. Okay, guys, at the end of the month, this thing will be completely revamped and updated. Okay, this thing will be completely revamped and updated. If you want to know our calendar, okay, this is our calendar we have right here, so you can check out all the times that we're trading. Okay, please keep that in mind. All right. So Nasdaq is starting to make a little bit of a run here. Okay, so if we had a nice little pressure point right here buy, you guys were looking pretty good so far. Okay, I didn't get it. I'm just watching gold and GU so far. Okay, so back, let's check out gold here for a little bit. I want to see how this next candle this candle closes and the next one opens. Okay. Okay, so you can see now it closed this current candle closed indecision, kind of like a spinning top, similar to a doji candle. Now they're retesting that 1802 area. Okay, you can see that they immediately opened up bearish, and now we're going to see how far price is going to start to push up. The reason why I like this potentially is because these wicks are making higher highs. Okay, but now you can see it's closed below this area right here for our 10 pips. Okay, 1803. All right, which is this line right here, closed below, and now it's starting to look in a little bit of a bear move here. Okay, so let's just watch and see. Okay, let's check out GU now. So GU's still making that consolidation structure move. There we go, finding some sort of support here. second. Okay, so there's GU, guys. GU is just starting to attempt to go to 3, 4, 9, 10. Okay, you can see it started to make a push from down here, broke, and now we're starting to rise here. Okay, so there's GU, there's the top. Let's wait and see if we can get a nice little push movement here. Okay. Okay, so GU starting to run, guys. GU starting to run. This move right here to here is 8 pips. Okay, this is a 12 pip move right up here. Okay, let's check out gold too. So monitor GBP USD, guys. You can check out gold is starting to go push bullish again. Okay, starting to try to go push bullish again. Okay, you can see it's a lot of rejection though at that 1803 mark. Okay, you can see they're closing a spin top and now they're making another spinning top candle right here. Okay. And then there's GBP USD. Look at that quick little wick here, guys. It did not close above here. Okay, so that's a little bit of an impulse candle so far. Okay, we're going to see now in the next minute and 30, roughly 45 seconds, will price start to push above here again. You can see that the wick is exactly at the point right here where I said the rejection would happen. The close, it did had to close above here. This is closing, starting to close below. Okay. So now we're under a minute and 30. Okay, so about a minute left. Let's watch. Okay, so GU is starting to try to pump again. Okay, so we need it to close above here. Remember we talked about this 3, 4, 9, 10? We need it to close above. Okay, we need it to close above. Quickly just switch over, check out gold for a second here. There's gold, guys, starting to rise again. You see how it tried to make the higher highs. So high, high, high. So it's looking like it's going to continue to push. So let's watch and see though. My eyes are on GBP USD because I want to see if this is going to start to close. Okay, so here's the open. Okay, so GU is starting to run, guys. If you got in from around this area right here, you're roughly about 6 pips. Okay, right here is 8. This is going to be 10 right here. Okay, so I might just move that up just a little bit right there so we can see a nice 10 pip move. Okay, 7, 8, 9, 10 right there. Okay. Members, if you want to see where I got the US30, okay, you can check in the group chat. All right. Okay, a little bit of a push down, guys. Don't be afraid to take your partials either, guys. Like, trust me, everyone wants a million pips, but you want like 10 pips a day can be very, very nice. Okay, so GU's still running. Let's see if we can get a nice little tap right here for about 10. Okay, let's check out our gold now. Okay, gold is starting to rise, guys. Okay, gold is starting to rise nice. It's running about 20 pips. Okay, that's 20 pip move right here. If it gets up here, it's about 30 pips. Beautiful GBP USD, guys. Beautiful. Okay, so guys, don't get greedy. Members, you guys are from down here. Okay, remember I talked about this. You guys are down here when we first started this call. Okay, this is you guys down here. All right, so if you guys are down here, and this is all the guys in the Zoom call, all of our group, you guys are up 35, 40 pips. Okay, so don't get greedy. Khalid, don't. Yeah. Okay, perfect. Okay, so now guys, remember I talked about having that 20 pip run. Eventually, you're going to get a little sell-off here. Why? Because look at the candle that it made a nice little push to. Made a push here, then it started to sell off. Okay, so monitor this accordingly. If you guys did not close, okay, just keep in mind that it ran about 8 pips. Okay, then started to get a little sell-off right now. A little bit of a sell-off here. Okay. Okay, same with GBP USD. Sorry, I was talking about GU on gold, guys. I'm still trying to get the swing of everything here, doing multiple charts. Okay, but GU is still running, guys. You can see it's about 5 pips. The hold up is this area right here. Okay, this is the previous area that we had as resistance. You can see it is acting as resistance here, but the overall goal, like I said, is to get up here, which will be 10 pips. Okay. Check out Nasdaq for 1 second here. See, Nasdaq started to push, and then you have a little bit of a pull here. Okay, so here's your push, here's your pull. It's finding some support right there. I'm looking at maybe doing the finishing this up, guys, around, like I said, 9. Okay, getting some charting into looking for market open. Okay. Guys, yeah, if you guys want US30 to be done at market open, okay, need at least 300 likes. Okay, there's about 167 here. If you guys want US30 market open, got to be 300 likes. Okay. Okay, so you can see, guys, they're trying to push gold up right now. They're trying to push it up, okay? Getting a lot of resistance here. So we'll come back to it. Let's check out GU. Okay, GU is still, it's right at that critical area, guys. 18 seconds left. This is what I wanted to see. So, guys, don't be surprised if GU opens up and it starts to go bearish here. Okay, the only reason why I'm saying that is just because of this overall momentum. There's still a lot of bull momentum right here coming out of the buy. A nice engulfing candle here, but it didn't have a retest. Okay, it just had a nice little push continuation. You can start to see by that new candle, sorry, by the top wick, that it is getting rejected. So remember I told you about, it opened up bearish here. Okay, now they found a bottom wick. Let's see how far it's going to go. See if we can tap that 10 pip. All right. Okay, about 4 minutes, and there we go. Coming up to 4 minutes left. I like to see the first minute, and then we'll move on. Okay, this is what I was mentioning to you guys. Remember how I told you? We're in that area though, where price, if the seller starts to take over, they have been here once before. So that's what I'm saying. Look at securing your partials. You know what I mean? You're still up 5, maybe 3 to 5 pips. Okay. Sometimes they don't always run forever. I was mentioning that to you from the big top wick. Okay. Okay, so it's better minute. Let's check out gold. So here's your push down on gold, guys. If you guys understand what kind of candle that is, it's a very good candle to know, especially when you're starting to trade. Okay, very, very important. Okay, we'll quickly check out Nasdaq. Nothing really happening on Nasdaq, guys. I'm more watching US30. Okay, so there's your gold, guys. Okay, so gold is now pushing right back down below that 10 pip mark between 1802. Okay, so don't get greedy, guys. Don't think that this thing it possibly can make another bull push. Okay, but you got to understand that gold is gold. It does what it wants to do. So if you guys are not happy with that 20 pip movement from there to there, you guys are now retracing to back below under 10 pips. Okay, it's still hovering around 10 pips right now from 1802 to 1803. But again, look at the movement that's starting to happen here. Okay, members, you should look at US30 right now too. Okay, and we'll check out GU. Okay, so GBP USD, guys, remember I told you made a push. Here's your retest candle. It's trying to retrace that break, the initial big bull break here. So let's watch and see how far this is going to go. Okay, how far is this going to drop, or how far is this going to find support and then get a nice little bull push. Okay, that's what we really need to watch. And guys, coming up at 8:30. Okay, it's 8:33. All right, so let's check out the news here. We haven't really done this yet so far today. Let's just refresh everything. Okay, so guys, we have 10 a.m. news. Okay, so I'll maybe stay for about 10 minutes after this. This is going to be pretty volatile, I have a feeling. Okay, you can see with all the GU and Euro news, we didn't really trade any of this. Okay, we're on GU right now. Okay, but there's no real red folders coming in anytime today for GU. Okay, the only thing that will affect it is this USD folder right here, which we will watch and see. Okay. So there's GBP USD so far, still hovering around, and it's just because of this area right here. So you can see that the buyers are starting to accumulate here by the bottom wick. So let's just see if they can get enough power to flip this bear into bull and start to walk up to 35010. Okay, so let's check out maybe our gold again. Okay, it's still hovering. Yeah, there's USD CAD, guys. Not much yet so far. Look at the indecision that gold is happening right now. Okay, you can see the push-pull movement. It's pushing, it's pulling, it's pulling, it's pushing. It's indecision right now. The only reason why 8:35 just happened, sorry, 8:30 just happened. First 5 minutes of the new half-hour candle, leading into 9 o'clock, which is going to be the next 4-hour candle hourly open. So let's see why. Let's watch and see if we can get a nice little push here, or if price is just going to start getting pushed back down. Okay, that's all you can. That's all you can pretty much do. That's it. Are they correlating? Is gold and GU correlated? Not necessarily. You can see that GU is still trying to pump up a little bit. It's right now currently a doji candle. Okay, indecision. So that means there's a lot of selling and buying power coming in here. They haven't made a nice little move, and the volume is not there yet to make a next continuation move. Okay, so if price starts to make it back down there, like I mentioned it would, it's coming back right back down to the entry, guys. So if you guys didn't close, okay, this is what you're working with now. Okay, so GU is going to come right back and retrace to 34910. Okay, most likely if I think it's going to come right back down here. Okay, right back in this consolidation area. If it breaks through here. Okay, if it doesn't and it holds some support and you're hovering around break even, okay, that's a good sign, because we got to see if it's going to pick up then some support and start to continue to walk. If not, it starts to break down here, you're looking at potentially making some higher highs and higher lows. Okay, there's Goldilocks. Okay, so they're trying to fill this candle right here. Okay, see how they tried to push it down, hammered it down, but now the next candle they're holding above 1803. They're trying to test this again. Okay, if it starts to break here, guys, it's going to make higher highs and higher lows for the continuation. Members, from the beginning of the call, you guys are up around 35 pips. Okay, there's a full volume based candle right now on gold, guys. It's attempting the break here. $8.38. Okay, 2 minutes until the next 5-minute candle is going to open. Sorry, about 1 minute and 11 seconds. My apologies on that. You can always check over to the right here. Okay, so gold is still running, guys. We have an alarm set right here, I do believe. Not yet, so we'll add it just in case. Okay, let's go check out our GU. Okay, there you go. Remember we talked about this. Okay. So not much is going to happen there. There's about 40 seconds. So guys, if anyone's in GBP USD, just remember now you're, like I said before, you're approaching now break even. Okay. If it does start to sell, guys, we're ready for the down there. And that could be a top. This could be a top. This could lead into a double top. But again, I still think there's a lot of buyers starting to push GU back up. Okay. Okay, so 14 seconds here. Let's watch and see how this is going to close. And the next candle will open. Okay, so. Ooh, guys, look at gold here. Look at gold. Almost. Almost. It pretty much did tap, guys. That's almost a nice 30 pip move. And now you're starting to get your retracement. Guys, you're up. If you are holding 20 plus pips, okay, you're up 20 plus pips. Now you got to see, are you being greedy, or do you understand that this is good enough? Members from 1800.5. Look at this. You guys are up around 40 pips. Okay, you guys are up about 40 pips, so don't piss away this. Okay, gold can in one swoop move just go boom and you're done. Okay, don't, guys, trust me, don't freak out like and just like hold this. Secure your pips. Understand how important it is to even make 30 to 40 pips. Okay, so there's GU. Not much happening. Let's check out the 15-minute on GBP USD too. Okay. Okay, so we have a nice little almost 3 bar play here. Now it's getting that little bit of potential retest. Okay, it's starting to fight this overall downward pressure coming from this area right here. Okay, and you can see in previous structure, like if we were to take just a trap box around there. You can see that's the area where every time it came up there, it pushed down. This is the key area where it pushed down and then it pumped right back up. So this is what we're looking and possibly hoping for it to do it again. Okay. So let's check out Nasdaq. Okay, Nasdaq sold off, finding a bottom right here. You can see where it bottomed out, right in that previous consolidation area. Okay. Let's check out Nasdaq on the 15. So I can see a couple things happening with Nasdaq. Okay. I can see a head and shoulder here, shoulder, head, shoulder, or I can, so let me explain to you this. Shoulder, head, shoulder, okay, neckline, which would lead to the sell, okay, or you have a bounce here, neckline here, bounce because it's making higher highs from here, and you get a nice little push, and it pushes through here looking for the break. If that's the case, guys, that thing is very, very bullish, okay, very, very bullish, okay, very bullish. So let's check out gold. I think we just tapped. Guys, look at gold here. This is looking nice. There we go. Beautiful, guys. Members, post your profit in the group chat if you guys caught on gold or GU, or if you're still riding US30 or Nasdaq. Okay, so looking good so far. Let's check out maybe GU. Here's your push. Perfect, guys. Okay, guys, 300 likes and you get US30, okay? The only reason why I ask for that, guys, I don't ask for anything else. It's just it helps with the trend of the videos, okay? Helps with our algo, so... Okay, so GU is about 20 seconds here, okay? So let's watch how this candle closes, okay? Okay, here we go with the open. Back up. Previous, yeah, I guess you could. I just do top-down analysis, man. I go based on the structure. I don't. That's it. I couldn't tell you the high or low from the Asian session or Tokyo. I couldn't tell you that. Okay. Okay, so GU is starting to pick it up here. You can see it's a battle right here, guys. It's a battle, push, pull. Okay, so about 4 minutes is gone. There's your gold. Here's your retracement now forming. Okay, secure your pips, guys. Don't get greedy. Okay, don't get greedy here, because like I told you, one full swoop, this thing can just erase everything. Okay, seen it happen more than you have probably been trading. All right, so just keep that in mind. I would be grabbing your pips or moving your stop loss to break even. If you want to move your stop loss to at least 1803, okay, you can do so at will. Totally up to you. GU is still getting that consolidation structure. Okay, I like it right here. Nice little move. Let's watch and see. Guys, a break-even trade. Okay, so say you entered at 1.34910. Okay, once price goes above it, you are up pips. Okay, you are up pips. When you break below it, you are down pips. When it hovers right around your potential entry, that's where it's at break even. Okay. Okay, so GU, remember we, it looked like we have a flag here starting to form a little bit, so let's just watch and see. Yeah, Anton, you get it, buddy. The longer the hold, the riskier the trade becomes because you are out of control of news, you are out of control of a lot of different factors. But that's okay, guys, because we're coming into 9 o'clock. We're going to monitor these. Gold was probably the best trade. Honestly, it was nice. GU ran about 5 pips. Gold ran, it did run 30 for the members. It ran about 45. Okay. So let's just watch and see. Is price of gold going to continue or is it going to drop? Okay, GU. How many people are looking to trade with GU? How many people are trading GJ, GU? How many people are trading GBP USD or sorry, the pound sterling right now? Okay. Yeah, realistic stop loss, absolutely, my friend. Okay, so that's a good question. People ask about stop loss all the time. Anyone in the group knows that it's a standard 20 pips. Okay, standard 20 pips. For this trade, you want to make it maybe a little less than that. Okay, because we're scalping like live. All right. So it depends. It depends on your risk as well. Okay. Right here, me personally, I would always ride 20 pips. That's just me. Okay, because I know there's bigger pictures here. I'm scalping on the 5, but I also look at the 15-minute as well. Okay, because I know if price breaks 35015, I'm looking at my next target is up here. Okay, that'll be my next target if price can break there. Okay, so a realistic stop loss you're looking for maybe down here right now. Okay, and that's on the 5 minutes. So let's just watch and see. Let's show here because that's where the consolidation structure really happened. So from here to here, 6-7 pips. Okay, to make about 10. Is that the good R to R? Not honestly. It's not the best R to R, but I'm looking for GU to push higher than here. Okay, this is just the first, like this is just the TP1. Okay, I have looking for it up here, which is higher time frame. Okay, so just keep that in mind. But for stop losses, guys, they have to be very close to, and you need to understand your risk. My risk and Abdulaziz's risk is going to be different. Okay, Abdulaziz could have a $500,000 account and he risked 100 pips. I could have a $5 account and well, can't have $5, but you could. But I could have a $100 account and only risk maybe 10. You know what I mean? So if that my stop loss hits 10 times, I'm out of I'm out at a 0 0.1. Okay, so you got to figure out your own stop loss calculation, risk management based on the structure of the trade that you're going to take too. Okay, so GU is still running, guys. Looking pretty good so far. Gold is still holding. Okay, it's still looking pretty nice as of right now. Okay, so let's watch and see. The next TP, guys, for gold, like I know I just show a certain amount. Like I'm only showing you 10 pips, 30 pips, but obviously we're looking for bigger moves too. But this is the next big move, 1807. Okay, 1807. Now, what does price have to do to get above here? It needs to break the structure and just have a continuation. Remember the time too, 851. Okay, let's see where we're at on the RSI. We're finally starting to break above here. Okay, we're going to get a retest. So I'm expecting price to sell off, come back down here a little bit. Okay, before looking at making its next move. Your risk has to be based on what you can stomach and what you're okay with losing. Okay, like I don't over leverage like a lot. personally, and I know a lot of people who are learning to do that as well, not to over leverage. Okay, over leveraging destroys. Okay, they want you to over leverage. So gold is still running, guys. There we go. Gold is making higher highs and higher low continuation. It's in a nice upward trending parallel channel here. Okay, nice upward trending parallel channel. Members, remember how I told you guys, if you guys were in the Zoom call with us, okay, I said 1800.5. You guys are running 50 pips. Look at this. Guys, don't get greedy. Remember how we were just talking about securing trades? This is where, if you're in from down here, anywhere here, this is where you move your stop loss to like 1803. Okay, you secure your 10 pips. Okay, you get in, you get out. Because right now, guys, if you're still holding, a lot of people, they'll break even. Okay, but this thing's running 40 pips from entry. So what I mean is, if you're in from here, okay, move your stop loss to 1803. Okay, that way you've already secured yourself 10 pips. Okay, depending on what lot size you use, maybe that'll pay for your commission. If not, guys, move your stop loss even to middle of it, like 1804. Okay, that way it'll give you 20 pips, and then that way you secure it and you watch, and just watch it go up and up. Okay. Beautiful, guys. GBP USD, you had a flag. Okay, here's the pull, flag pull, flag, and here's the continuation. Okay, guys, so GU is running. GU is running about 12 pips. Okay, remember we had it up there before around 12. Okay, so GU is a beautiful move, 3, 4, 9, 10. Okay, you have an inverse head and shoulder pattern here. You have a shoulder here, you have a head there, and you have a shoulder. Okay, how many people are in GBP USD right now? Good, guys, keep the run. Guys, GU is running it's ran about 15 pips so far. Okay, looking for this as the overall TP. Okay, that's a large TP, but again, look, this is the higher time frame structure here. Okay, so GU is running 15 pips, guys. Gold is running about 40 pips. Okay, Nasdaq, we didn't look because if we keep flipping back and forth, guys, we're going to miss a lot of things. Okay, look at Nasdaq. It found some support and it pushed back up. Okay, but look at GU. Okay, now you're getting a little bit of a retracement here. You can see the new candle open. This is 8:55, guys. So I'm just going to check something out here for 1 second. 300 likes, guys. This is perfect. So we're going to chart US30, okay, leading into market open, and I'll update Nasdaq as well. Okay. Okay, so let's check out gold as well. GU is running. Gold is still at 1805. Okay, 1805. And guys, listen, this is not easy to do. Okay, like for real. There's a lot of people who really struggle to make 5, 10 pips. But if you guys literally see there's patience that's heavily involved in this, do your top downs. Okay, do your top downs. It's very important for you guys to do this. Okay, very important. If you don't know where price has been, how do you know where it's potentially going to go? That's what you need to think. If you don't know where price has been, how do you know where it's potentially going to go? And it's not like we're predicting. We're kind of looking at the probabilities based on structure, based on statistics, confluence, based on strength. Okay, so look, guys, see where the RSI is approaching, broke above that 50. It's going to come roughly around this area right here, guys. So I would look at securing some profit right now. This trade's running 19 pips. Right here is 20 pips. If it taps across my crosshair, okay, this thing is running 20 pips. Okay. At 9 o'clock, okay, it's just tapping 20 pips right now. That's 20 pips right there, okay? At 9 o'clock, so you have 3 minutes, okay, to look to secure this trade, guys. I would be securing 80% of it, 70%, okay, whatever you may do, all right? And then because what can happen is at 9, price can come right up to here. Look at how many times it was rejected before. 1, 2, 3, actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times, okay? Is price going to have enough pressure to push through here and start to go higher? That's what we need to look at. Because if it does, guys, we're looking at this next area right here. Yeah, guys, watch your spreads. Spreads are huge. Okay, so we're running now 21 pips. If it taps right here, it's around 22, 23 pips. 23 pips if it taps there. So when this alarm goes off, guys, 23 pips. So really maybe 20 because your spreads and commissions. Okay, really about 20. There's 23 pips right there, guys. Okay, beautiful trade. Beautiful trade right there, okay? How many people got this GBP USD trade? How many people got GU? Okay, I got 23 pips in here. Good, guys. Even if you got 20, maybe 10 pips, you know what I mean? It doesn't matter. Look at gold, guys. Look at gold. Okay, GU and gold, for some reason, they're very correlated today. Okay, very correlated. Okay, it's coming up at 9 o'clock now, guys. There's about 30 seconds. Please understand, it can have a nasty move, 9 o'clock. It can either be a push or a pull. If you're in gold here, guys, secure at least 20 pips. Move your stop loss to halfway through. Secure 50% of the trade, whatever you got to do. I don't care what you do, but just secure it. Okay, guys, this trade from entry is running almost 45 pips, and this thing's going to hit right there for 50 pips. That's 50 pips right there, guys. Look at this. 52 pips on gold. Members, you're up about 60 because you got in down here. Here's your 9 o'clock candle. Okay, oof, look at this, guys. Look at this boom. Remember I told you the boom? Here it comes right here. This is going to be the resistance right here. Let me just grab this before. That's that previous wick, okay? And what price is this at? 1808. Still, holy shit, guys, still running. Look at gold. Wow. Okay, let's check out GBP USD. Whoa, guys, look at GU, still rising here. Okay. GU's up about 25 pips. Okay, guys. So, okay, 9 o'clock. Okay, guys, listen. I'm going to be doing a top-down analysis on US30. You got to give me a 2-second break here. I've drank in like a lot of coffee this morning, okay? I was kind of nervous to come back, honestly. When you take some time off, you come back, you got to get your bearings in bunch and stuff like that. But GU really paid off, guys. Listen, please listen to me. If you guys are in GBP USD, okay, listen, listen. If you want, this thing's running 25 pips. Sorry, 27, 28 pips. I would like you to secure at least 15 pips. So if you guys want 35058, right around these two candles right here, put your stop loss. Okay, it doesn't matter if it retraces it and it hit. You've already hit 15 pips. Okay, take your pips. Same with gold. Let's look at gold, guys. I'm telling you right now, gold is the one that is going to be the destroyer. Okay, listen. Even still, right now, you're still up, guys. 50 pips if you guys held from 1802. Move your stop loss to like 1805. Secure 30 pips. Okay, we don't need to make this very challenging. Okay, like I know it can be, but you need to just take it. Okay, if you don't, it's up to you. Okay, this thing's going to come back down. I can guarantee it. That's a massive move on gold, and they need to retrace it. It's going to happen. I'm telling you right now. Okay. With that being said, guys, GU's a monster. Okay, like this trade is not even going to happen, so we're going to leave that alone. Okay, but I'm going to take a 2-second break. I'm going to come back and we're going to do a top down on US30. Okay, top down on US30. So give me 2 seconds here, guys. I will be right back, and then don't want to miss out the market open trading. Okay, be right back. Okay, guys, there we go. Welcome back. To me. Okay, so GU is still running, guys. Listen, I told you about GU and gold. Okay, we're going to be doing Nasdaq. I'll update Nasdaq right now. Okay, you can check it out right here. It's uh, it's forming a nice little, from what I can see, anyways. Everyone might have different views on this, but what I can see right now is that it is forming a little bit of an uptrend. Okay, but then we're coming to maybe a little bit of an apex here starting to form. Okay, I'll adjust that in a second, sorry. Okay, I'm looking at that top wick right there. Okay, so let's watch and see. Okay, so there's Nasdaq. We're waiting on Nas. Still 25 minutes. Nasdaq will have big moves, guys, and it's going to have a nice big move right before market open. Okay, right before market open. Okay, so we'll leave that. We're going to do a top down on US30. Okay, you can see, look at where US30 is, guys. Nice little hole right here. Okay, nice resistance forming, nice support forming. So where are we going to go? All right, if we break above here, guys, this thing is going to go to nice highs. Okay, you can really see. Let's see where we're at on US30. You can see that price, although it's making a high here, is starting to decline on the RSI. Okay, so let's watch and see. Doesn't really mean much for the RSI. Price can do what it wants. Okay, so let's watch and see from the daily how we're looking. So you can see just broken highs. Okay, 36759. All right, guys, I have a few cells right at the top of the wick. It's a little bit different on MT4. This wick is a little higher. Okay, and I have a couple cells right up here. I will close these leading into market open if it's going to continue bullish. Okay, but this thing is very bullish right now. All right, so let's just watch and see from the daily. Let's do our top down. Okay, I'm going to zoom in here. Just make it a full chart. 1 second. Have daily demand. Okay, and then there's no real supply up here. So what we need to look at is our next psychological number. $36,900. Okay, that's a big move, guys. That's a big move. Okay, on the daily, if price wants to evaporate all the way up there, that's about 145 point move. Okay, so if you want to get something in between there, you can get 36,800. Okay, 1 second here. There we go. Okay, two nice areas where price can go. All right, so if you really wanted to, guys, you can act. Hopefully, we can see maybe there's some supply up in this area right here. All right, if not, run for a fun ride. Oh, sorry about that. There we go. Okay, we have an area right here. We need to switch to higher time frame support, which is yellow. Okay, 1 second. Okay, so daily, we're going to drop it now down to the 4 hour. Okay. Okay, nice top wick right there. Price is starting to really open up. All right. I don't want to put any higher time frame resistance because I want to use this area right in here. Okay, it's right above the high. So I'm looking at this top wick. See how they filled that top wick? They pushed it down, found some demand right here, and they pushed it back up. I need to find a nice little area. Okay, well, 78 pips right there. Perfect on the 4 hour. Then we're looking at dropping now down to the hourly. There we go. This is what I want to see right here. Okay, so I'm noticing this wick right here. This candle is very important to me. Okay, this is where price tried to push down. Okay, they found some support right here and pushed it back up. But I like this bottom wick, okay, in terms of the bear. So let's just watch and see how far we're going to actually make a nice little move. We have our resistance there, which is the top wick. That's where they're starting to see how they're pushing through, guys. Okay, they might want to push it through right into here. Then, because remember, it's only 9/11. Okay, let's watch and see. Gold to the moon. Okay. On the hourly, guys, I will come back to this. Everyone wants to see gold for a second here. Okay, gold is really going. I will go right back, okay? It's not really going just as far as where we have been, okay? But you can start to see that gold sold off and it started to pick up some momentum and go bullish again, okay? So just monitor gold. It's still making higher highs from the wick, okay? I don't want to continue to focus on it. We've had our nice moves on gold, all right? So back to US30. And then we'll go down to the hourly. Okay, so about 47 seconds left on the hourly candle. So what we're looking at right now, let's drop it down to the 30-minute. Pretty much the same. I'm going to look at gathering this area right here because they pretty much open parallel, which is the top of that. Resistance here. Okay, now acting as support. So I need to now break this down to baby blue. Okay, so just monitor this. If price starts to fade below, okay, which is acting as the bodies. That's probably the best. I'm going to gather the bottom body right here, and the only reason why I'm gathering that, okay, because you can swipe it over, you can see that price tried to resist it here once, twice, and then it found some support. It pushed up here, held support, and that's when you get your overall nice little push. Okay. So let's drop it now down to the 15. And we're going to work within this area, guys, leading in. Okay. So now we'll drop it down to the 10. Tighten this up. Okay, so let's see where we're at. 6,000. We're currently right there. Let's see. Okay, that's a nice psychological number. Okay. Perfect, guys. So 5-minute, we'll adjust accordingly right now. You can see that price made a push here. We're going to see if it's going to push back down. You can see the top wick is starting to form here. Okay. What are we looking like on RSI? Okay, you can see that price is making some highs. Okay. Relative strength is starting to cool off a little bit. It's forming a little bit of a W pattern right here, trying to break above, going into overbought, but it's still not there just yet. Okay. So just have some patience here. And we'll come back to it, okay? Guys, I'm not looking at charting anything just yet because it's only 9:15, okay? Only 9:15. I'm looking for price around 9:25, about 10 minutes, okay? So we're going to check out everything basically after that. And you can start to see that price is starting to retest this area right here. It opens up. We're going to see how much of a movement we're going to get based on that, okay? So let's go check out some of our trades. Look at GU, guys. Okay, so GU's getting strung up and held right at that, sorry about all this click-clack. Okay, about all of this resistance area right here. It's now turning into support, which is why I'm mentioning to you that you're starting to get the selling pressure right here. Okay, so as I told you, secure GU. If not, guys, you got to understand that price is going to do its own thing. If you miss and you don't secure this and it reverses here, you're going to be very upset with yourself. So don't be afraid to secure it. There's nothing wrong with a nice 20 pip trade. Okay. And then we have gold. Okay, so gold you can see started to push up, make some higher highs based on the wicks, and then it was pushed right back down, hovering in around between 1808 and 1808.65 and 1807.27. Okay. So just be aware, guys, that gold is getting some heavy resistance here. They can fill these top wicks. Okay, they can fill these top wicks, but this has been a second rejection now time, 1810. So just be aware of that. The next key area and target that gold can get to is going to be right here. Okay, and this is how you just keep trading live. Okay, 1810. You just keep adding your next areas of TP. and we go based on that. Okay, so let's check out Nasdaq too. Yep, Nasdaq is still consolidating and trading sideways within this basically channel right here. A few things that can happen to Nasdaq. Okay, when market opens, you're going to see a nice little push here. Okay, might get a retest, come back down. Well, I know what's going to happen on market open is this. You're going to see either open and then you're going to see a massive push. Okay, small retracement, and it's either going to continue to push or you're going to see it sell off. Okay, have a little retracement and then continue to sell off. It's just the way it is. Okay, so let's just monitor this. Remember, we talked about Nasdaq right before market open, New York Stock Exchange. Right before it, it could have some reversal period. Okay, and they're going to head fake you out thinking that they're going to push it or pull it, and then at the next second when market opens, they're going to have a nice continuation or a head fake option there, baiting in the traders. That's what it's called, baiting them in. Okay, and then same with US30, you can still see that we're making some higher highs here, and price is starting to get a little bit reversed. Okay, they're trying to fill this top wick right here at the high 36771. All right, gather right in here. Now the question is, are you buying at the all-time high? That's what you need to ask yourself. Are you willing to buy at the all-time high at market open thinking price is going to continue? It absolutely can. Okay, remember, we just had a long break. Okay, this is going to, yesterday, a lot of the bank holidays. Okay, so you're going to get a surge. Okay, you're going to get a surge of bank opens, exchange opens, different things like that. Okay. Give me 1 second here. Let me just get this poll going. Okay, and we'll go check out, let's check out GU. Ride that a little bit. So you see the GU, guys, see how it sold off here, top wick? The top wick is because it's selling. You want to make sure that you understand that they can fill this and they continue. Like the next candle could open in a minute and start to fill this off in sell pressure. Okay, so let's just watch, check out gold. And I'm just going to send a message to the group right before we start. Members, I just sent you a poll in the chat, okay? In our Telegram chat, please go manually enter this. Let me know what your feedback is, and we'll go from there, okay? Guys, you guys should be waiting for 9:30, okay? If you're not familiar with 9:30, that's the New York Stock Exchange Open, okay? Okay, there's NAS coming out. You can see it hasn't broken above there yet. Nice, steady upward trending movement here, and then you have a downward trending coming into a potential apex. Then US30, you can see how it's starting to push, okay? Little indecision starting to close here. You can see that it's trying to test the high 36771. There's a lot of volume being pushed right here, okay? Personally, I'm bearish on US30 after market open, but that's completely what you guys think, okay? It's completely up to you, but I do believe that US30 after it opens will go bearish just because of the all-time highs. But if it just wants to continue, guys, there's absolutely nothing you can do about that. You just let the trade do its thing. Okay, so with that being said, 9:21. This is going to 10:10. So this is going to be 10 a.m. This is 9:05, 9:10. Okay, so let's set up. Sorry about that, guys. Let me just hyphen that off. Okay, and we'll do the same thing for Nasdaq. So a nice little bull push we had late at the last little bit. Members, please make sure to answer that poll, okay? Because right after this, I'm going to go check it out, and we're going to make our decision what we're going to do. Okay, there's a couple things that can happen with NAS. All right, I'm just going to move this over here. Sorry about that. I'm going to put it right there just so everyone knows. Okay, so guys, for a long position, like I said, it's got to get above that previous head and shoulder pattern here. Okay, so I'm looking at anywhere from here to here at the top. And remember, this has already been done for us. Okay, this supply was already here once. The US30, we had to make supply. Okay, we had to make it. It didn't have anything there before. Okay, so now, and if price starts to sell off here, okay, let's take a look at the 15-minute. A lot of opportunity for a lot of different things to happen here. Okay, shoulder, head, shoulder here, which lead to reversal. We could also make a W pattern right here because the trend is starting to form an upward trending movement. Okay, so let's watch and see. Price starts to break below. Okay, so I'm looking right over here. Do you guys see on this structure right here where price, every time it got in here, it went to buys? Okay, buy, buy, and then obviously we're up here right now. Okay, so with that being said, guys, if we do start to drop, okay, I need you to remember that if we're selling here, okay, we're selling into a higher time frame, key support area. So if it sells here, look, we have this consolidation, so price can go get in reverse. So we got, if you want to watch and see how market opens, totally fine. But if this breaks here, guys, look, we also have another key area right here of consolidation. So just be mindful of this. A lot can happen. It's 924 coming into 925. If you want, you can totally move this up. It's totally up to you guys how you want to do it. Okay, just make sure you understand that price can get a nice little reversal at any time on market open. It's very volatile, guys. Very volatile time. If you're not familiar with it, you want to get accustomed to it real fast. Okay, this is why some people still have no idea what the New York Stock Exchange is. Okay, no idea, and they wonder at 9:30 why everything goes south for them. You know what I mean? So this is what we're watching for right here. Okay, I'm just going to erase this 1 second. Erase that. Okay. Got a couple things set up. Now, what's going to happen is, guys, I guarantee this can open up and it's going to go boom, boom. It's going to have nice erratic movements here. Okay, so let's watch and see what's going to happen. Okay, if you guys understand what pattern this is, you might want to study up on it. Members, it's in the back end of our website. Okay, so remember this pattern here. I'll take a screenshot of it and I'll send it to the group when this is all done. But please remember what pattern we are on. Okay, just going to check what we're going to trade here. Okay, guys, so what we're going to do is for the beginning of the new year, we're going to trade US30 market open. Okay, US30 market open, be aware that Sonia, it's in the VIP one. I've already got almost 200 people that have answered it so far. Okay. Okay. Let's check out our US30. Okay, now guys, if you want to do another potential entry right here, if you want to move this up, you can move it up. It's totally up to you what you guys want to risk based on your account. You know, if you guys like that move, tighten this up and we're good to go. Okay, 9:27, guys. We have about 2 minutes and 45 seconds. 2 minutes and 45 seconds. All right, everyone thinks that these things are all going to sell. I have a lot of people saying that US30 is going to sell, Nasdaq is going to sell. We don't know. We just got to wait and see. It's the new year. Okay, a lot of new things that can happen. Okay, so let's check our other ones for a quick second here. Look at GU, guys, still rising. Okay, it did tap 35226. That was a monster trade, guys. Monster trade. So from entry, okay, live, 31 pips. Okay, about 30 pips with your spreading commissions. Okay, so trade was taken perfect. Okay, I'm very happy with this trade. All right, I'm actually going to take a quick screenshot of this. And then we got Nasdaq. Okay, so remember I told you Nasdaq is going to do one quick bait move. We'll come back to that in 1 second here. Look at gold. Okay, so gold 2 before it sold off. Okay, look for gold to sell off, guys. It's very high. Okay, it won't probably go for a long time, but you can start to see eventually it might start to get into a short, guys. So this is US30. Okay, it's still tapping the entry here. Okay, so remember that. If you guys are not trading it, just watch, sit back and relax. Okay, because this thing can still flip and go bullish. Totally up to you. If you guys are missing this, that's fine. Just remember, guys, there's about 37 seconds left. Nas broke the channel. Okay, we'll check that out. 2 seconds before everything. Okay, guys, remember we talked about this. Nasdaq, before any kind of move, will break out. See how it got caught right at the support right there? Just be patient now, okay? 16 seconds till market open, all right? If it buys, guys, it buys. We'll find something else, okay? Here you go. Okay, so we are at the highs of US30. Remember, it's still pumping up, guys. Okay, it's still pumping up. You had a nice little retracement starting to form here. Let's see what's going to happen, okay? That top wick, very important to notice. That's why 36758 is very important. Okay, let's watch and see now what's going to happen. Okay, remember, if you guys are not feeling comfortable trading right now, don't. Just watch and see what's going to happen, okay? Okay, let's quickly just check out Nasdaq for 1 second here. I just want to see what popped off with Nas. Okay, so Nasdaq is selling off. Nasdaq was a better play for the continuation. Remember how they dipped down with the wick and eventually sold off? Okay, Nasdaq is continuing to sell. So guys, if you're in from Nasdaq and you caught that number, okay, 16,517, you guys are in full TP right now, okay? Just remember, look to the side here, okay? Remember we had that consolidation. Nasdaq was the better play, breaking out of the descending. You guys can figure that out. Okay, so if you guys caught it from there to there, you roughly are up 25 points, okay, maybe 27 depending on what you're doing. Okay, so now if you miss this, don't worry about it. Okay, this is just showing you the erratic volume that based in for Nasdaq. Okay, so if this thing really wants to plummet, okay, really wants to plummet, it's got to have a continuation and break through the higher time frame because it just got tapped on the low, 16,490. It just got tapped on the low. So if you guys caught it, congratulations. If you missed it and you're still waiting about 10 minutes, totally fine. Totally fine, guys. Just watch and see what's going to happen here. Okay. Let's check out our US30. Okay, US30 pumped up, guys. Okay, it pumped up. let it do its thing. I don't care if it goes to the moon. I am not buying at the high. If you guys want to, totally, I amend you. Okay. The best thing you can do now is just wait. Okay. And then just watch and see, is price going to get a little bit of reversal here? And if it just goes bullish, guys, just let it go bullish. Okay. Because the unpredictability of this can cause a lot of headaches leading into 2020. Last thing you want is a lot of these kind of headaches. You see how it broke at 36,800. It poked at 36,802. Sorry guys, that's just my cell phone. One sec. Sorry about that, guys. Sorry about that. Okay, so look at what's going on. It tapped 36,802. Remember, we had that psychological number. Let's watch and see now what happens. Okay, people are saying GU's rolling up. GU is trying to push up. A little resistance here forming. Okay, let's check out gold for 1 second here. Gold is starting to sell off. Remember I told you guys that? Gold will sell off eventually when it gets to a point where there's no resistance forming. This is where that sell-off was. Okay, US30 is still pumping up, guys. Very, very bullish on US30. Very bullish US30 move. Okay, I'm waiting for this minute candle. This is just the first minute. Okay, so like 9:30. All right, 9:30. You have the 9:35 candle open. Let's watch and see what's going to happen here. Okay, they're always trying to bait you within 1 to 2 candles of this open. There's a lot of volume right there. So if you guys caught that, that's absolutely perfect. Okay, but if you're not now, like I mentioned now a couple times, and you're just waiting, just wait and see. Watch and see what happens here. Okay. Let's check out our Nasdaq too. My apologies. So Nasdaq is still in that sell mode. Okay, it's still hovering right around potential TP. Okay, there you go. It's trying to break a lot of volume. So if you guys are not familiar with trading with us, and you're not familiar with this trading in general, there's a lot of volume being pumped in at 9:30. Okay, there's 25 seconds here. So if you guys are in the sell, my suggestion is to secure some of this. Okay, because the last thing you would want is this to open up bullish and then shoot right to the moon. Okay, and then go to tap our 16,557.3. Okay, so 10 seconds here, guys. Don't be afraid to secure this. Be happy with what you got if you took it at all. Okay, if you didn't, guys, you're just watching. Okay. Okay, remember I told you, here's that new candle. Okay, so market opens. Okay, 9:30, new candle. This is what you're working with right now. Okay, a lot of resistance starting to form. A lot of resistance here. Nasdaq looks like it's potentially selling off. We have to get past the low, 16,804. Okay, we have to get past that low. All right. Check out US30 here. I think it went bullish, and then it's starting to retrace a little bit here. Let's just watch and see. Okay, so US30 pushed up a little bit. All right, pushed up, starting to make higher highs. Let's watch and see, guys. Once it gets to 36758, that's your nice little opportunity to continue it. All right. And guys, if you're trying to enter trades manually right now, MetaTrader can freeze. Okay, just keep this in mind. MT4 can freeze. All right. Okay, so it didn't tap down just yet. 36758. See how it was just maybe a pip, 2 pips away. Okay, so let's watch and see now. Make this a little bigger here. Check out gold. Yeah, gold looks like it's going a little bit bullish right now, guys. A little bit bullish. So we'll just flip over for gold. We'll come back to US30 here for 1 second, okay? See, we talked about the sell-off power here. So if you caught that nice little scalp, it was nice. The retracement is starting to, come into it. You see how the top wicks are starting to push it down. One, two, three, four, five, six top wicks. Okay, they're trying to push it down right now. So monitor gold, guys, if you're in any kind of sells. Okay, it's heavily extended. We haven't even used moving averages right now. Okay, we haven't even used moving averages right now. So just be very patient with this. We got to watch and see. Okay. So let's check out our Nasdaq just in case price did pump. It's still hovering right in the middle. Okay. So check this out. Remember I told you sold off? I said to close it just because you didn't want it to go bullish. And what happened? It went bullish. Okay, it went bullish in a nice little momentum. All right. So just be aware, guys, if it starts to push up here and then retraces back down again, you can look at entering a 16,517 for the sell, obviously, again. Okay. It's very continuation like. Okay, so you can see the head and shoulder here had a sell, then you had a descending triangle here. Now you're starting to sell off again, so let's watch and monitor this. Okay, let's check out our GU. Some people are saying GBPUSD. There you go, guys. GU is still running. Okay, so the top of GU right there, that's going to be the next TP. Okay, so let's check out the dirty. Indecision right now, guys. Indecision. Okay, and it's just because it's at the high. All right. Sometimes these things take time to fruition. And just remember, okay, we have that 10 a.m. US folder news. Okay, 10 a.m. US folder news. Okay, check out Nasdaq for 1 second here. Okay, indecision right now. So what I think is happening is the market opened up. They had a nice big influx. Okay, very big influx, and now they're waiting for that 10 to 15 minutes. And this is a lot of time what you should be doing anyways, waiting 10 to 15 minutes before market trades, just to let it settle. You know what I mean? Let it correct, and then let it have its overall continuation. Check out the 15-minute. Pardon me. Sorry. Okay, so look. Remember we had the higher time frame. Okay, see how they sold it off here, bounced it, and then it started to retrace and go bullish. That's because of your higher time frame. Okay, price can still drop if it does. Okay, you got to get below 16,493, and the next TP, guys, if it starts to really sell, it's going to be down here. Okay. Okay. US30 still pumping up, guys. So much power here. Okay. Okay. Okay, so 941, guys. 945 is the time that you can start to look. Okay. Potential reversals. There we go. Okay, guys, so 941. 4 minutes until we can look like. Okay, gold is continuing to sell, guys. If you want to check out gold, look at what is happening here. Okay, if it breaks here, it's going to look to continue, guys. 1806. But it's still, it might just wave around for a little bit before making its next big move. Okay. Okay, so I don't, let's see US30. Let's check this out on the 15-minute time frame. Oh, let's move that over there. Okay, perfect. Check the 5. Guys, and if you notice there's, you see the white and the red here, okay? That's just me trapping a supply area on roughly the daily, anywhere between 36,900, okay, and between 36,800. Gold is selling off pretty profusely right now, guys. Okay, so we're focusing a lot on US 30. Check out Nasdaq. Okay, still a little bit of indecision. I've been watching it from my other screen. If I notice anything big, it would we would focus on it. But right now, it's still indecision. Okay, there's still about 50 seconds left. We'll watch this. See all the top wicks and bottom wicks. This is right there, guys. Right here, this trading is then this is what you want to stay away from. Okay, this is what you want to stay away from. Okay, why? Because it's indecision. It's very volatile. Okay, it's 944. And the next candle, the 945 one, is something that you can look for when we can look at trading now. Okay, first 15 minutes open. All right. Okay, here's that 945, guys. 945. Okay. Let's watch and see now. I see a little bit of resistance now forming here. You can start to see, not a lot, but there's a little bit. Okay, so let's watch and see if price is going to start making potentially a downward trending movement here. If not, guys, it's just going to be a bull run, and there's nothing we can do about it. Okay, so we missed these ones over here. I'm going to tighten this up. Oop. Okay, guys, 36787. All right. Price breaks below there, and I'm liking. The only reason I'm looking at this because these top wicks. Okay, because these top wicks. Yeah, we'll check it out. 1 second here. So let me set an alarm. See how it's going bullish, guys? Let it do its thing. Let it do its thing. A lot of this, what could have happened is this thing could have gone extremely, extremely bearish. Okay, imagine you bought at the high and then this thing sinks, a few thousand points. Okay, it can do that. I've seen it do it. I've personally sent out 1,000 pip sell, and it was very, very confusing. I'm not saying this thing can sell off for 1,000 pips. What I'm saying is you don't want to buy at the high. Okay, you let it do its thing. You let it do its thing, and then you watch. Okay, Nasdaq. TP down here for Nasdaq, guys, is this right here. Okay, I'm just going to move this over a little bit. So market open hasn't had much mass movement other than US30 just pumping. Okay, which you gotta expect coming out of some holidays. Then you have some New Year's. You know what I mean? New Year, new thing. They're probably gonna touch out a high, and then we're gonna see what's gonna happen based on after that. Okay? Because if you look at the news, guys, there's a lot of stuff that's going on in the world. Okay, there is a lot of pandemic stuff that's starting to happen. There's a lot of poverty. There's a lot of war that's happening. There's a lot of stuff that's happening in here, right? So it's funny because that's happening, and then the market is at the all-time highs. Okay, so remember, there's going to be a little bit of a correlation coming soon, right? So let it do its thing. We are watching history of US30 being pumped to all-time highs. Okay, right? Still let it do its thing. I don't care if we had a buy from here and it ran 100 pips. Okay, personally, it goes against all of my methodology with trading. If it doesn't for you, you do your thing. Okay, but just remember that buying at the high is a very bad habit at getting into, because a lot of the times near you won't have your account. Okay, look at GBP USD, guys, tapping 35285. Remember, that was the next move from the overall entry there to there. You're looking at about maybe 5 pips. Okay, so GU, guys, this is what I'm showing you guys. A lot of people think we're just scalpers here. Well, scalping leads into higher time frames, right? Like 5 minutes lead into 15 minutes, lead into 30 minutes. Guys, this has been it's a 37 pip trade, and we started it roughly at 820. It's 948. So this has taken, about 40 minutes, maybe roughly an hour to accumulate, and you've got 30 pips live. Okay, so just be happy with this, guys. If you're on if you're on GU, just be very happy with this. If you got out, you know what I mean, you can just see that the volume bar candles were very nice, and then you had a little bit of lack of volume there. Okay, so just monitor this, and just be aware, guys, because we do have that 10 a.m. news. Okay, that 10 a.m. news is going to have a lot of big things that are going to happen. Okay, I think it's ISM. Yes, ISM manufacturing. Okay, this is going to be a big folder, and then I'm not too sure about the Jolt jobs openings. Okay, it's got a big volume on it, but we'll watch and see. So we can also see what the last previous prices have been. Okay, so December 1st it was neutral. Okay, and now we'll see the job jolts. Okay, it was positive the last 4 out of the 5 openings. Okay, so why traders care about the jobs is it's released late but can impact the market because the job openings are a leading indicator of overall employment. Now, with the job openings currently happening with the pandemic, we might not see as many as you think. Okay, so let me just adjust this. Let's check out NAS. There's NASDAQ, guys. There's your sell. Okay, there's your overall TP, 16,468. I know we keep flipping off and around them, guys, but we're trying to look for the best trades that are happening based on what our analysis has done. Okay, so NASDAQ, if you understand it, broke out, didn't even come near the buy here, so you can erase this. All right. If you guys are in NASDAQ, all right, just keep in mind that price, once it starts to break here, guys, it's starting to break into some consolidation area. You see all this mess down here. Okay, so just be aware and be ready for anything to happen if you're on these NAS cells. Okay, I'm looking for 10 a.m. guys, so I'm going to stay till about maybe 10:10, 10:15. Okay, and then we'll go from there. But let's just let this play out here. NASDAQ is trying to dump. Let's check out US30 as well. Okay, they're still pumping this thing up, man. This is it's honestly it's cool to watch. Like, as much as it sucks, because I am personally in the drawdown. I'm very small lot sizes, so it's not much, but this is really cool to watch just for overall history. I can say that when I was this age, at this time, we watched together on YouTube the Dow Jones hit the all-time highs. Okay, so it's good to watch based on that, based on your history. Okay, you're asking about gold. You can see that gold did not sell off. Okay, that's why gold trends. Okay, gold is your trendy factor here. And let's wait and see now if price is going to come back up and touch that 1810. Okay, They don't, guys. Gold does not pump and dump auto, like it can, but a lot of the time it does do some trendy movements here. So they'll try to head fake you. So that's why if you got from here to here, that was probably your best move. But if you didn't take your profit, guys, look, you can see that the overall reversal is starting to really happen here. This was the best move right here. Okay, this was the best move. So. Okay, what a beast. Okay, so 10 a.m. Guys, right here, if you're asking, okay, these are the trades that I'm willing to do, okay, at a little bit higher of a lot size than my micro. My micros, they're small to see where the trades are going, okay, to see if I were to add on, say, a buy at a dip, then I can do it based on, okay, from this area to this area, it's down this much, okay, from this area to this area, it's down that much, okay. Okay, so still pumping. Let's check out Nasdaq now. Still dumping so far. It hasn't broke that key area though, guys. Remember, it's starting to now. There we go. As soon as we flipped onto it. Okay, look at that big wick. Okay, that's what I was mentioning. Remember, just because overall previous structure. Okay, so we're coming in now. 5 seconds. 9:55. All right. Okay. Nasdaq still. So I think 16.468, guys. That is the key right there. Okay, that is the key. I would be securing this trade right here. Okay, I would be securing this trade. It's not gonna. I don't know if it's gonna drop. Okay, you don't know. I think at 10 a.m. that's gonna be your deciding factor. Okay, that's gonna be your deciding factor if it's going to drop. Okay, so let's check out some GU here. Okay, so finally GU is getting a little bit of retracement here, guys. Okay, guys, a lot of indices. Okay, a lot of indices are going to make some highs here. You got to remember, it was a break. Okay, the money was accumulated there. Yesterday was the holiday. Today is the big day where they influx everything. Okay. Okay, there's Nasdaq. Remember I told you kissed. Okay, getting a little push up now. Little bit of a push up. US CAD selling off nice. Okay, double top here, sell. Won't really looking at US CAD, but look at gold, guys. Okay, gold just tapped it again. Can't really Blame gold for doing the retracement pullback with a continuation with a 3-bar play. 1, 2, 3. Unos, dos, tres. Push up. Okay. 3 minutes, guys. Listen, 3 minutes, and we have 10 a.m. news. Okay. So if gold, guys, I don't know. I wouldn't be shorting gold. Just personally, gold is bullish. Gold is very, very bullish. Okay, so let's check out Nas. Okay, so there's the Dow. Okay, so I'm going to erase this. Let's check out the overextension now. Okay, there we go. Check this out. At the highs. Okay, so 10 a.m. Let's watch. Massive pushes, guys. Massive pushes. Will it go forever? That's what we need to see. It can, but I'm going to erase this one right here and just use this. And 3. Okay, this is very similar to last week. Okay, that's what I'm looking at right there. Guys, at 10 a.m. Okay, so look, in 1 minute, we have 37 seconds here. Okay, we're going to watch on US30. All right. A lot of people are watching US30 right now. Okay, so US30, if it starts to break below here, okay, it's made massive pushes, guys, for today. Massive pushes. All right, let's watch and see how this 10 a.m. folder goes. If price starts to break below here, I will be entering in. Okay, that's why you let it do its thing, guys. You let it do its thing and then you watch. Okay, here's 10 a.m. Here's that red folder news. Let's watch and see what happens. Quickly set an alarm here. And we'll go refresh. Okay, so negative. Okay, and then we had Jolt Jobs still just pending right now. Okay. And guys, if these don't happen, that's okay. If this price is just going to continue bullish, let it do its thing. Nothing much you can do here, okay? But at 36835, that's a good opportunity for me, okay? Let's watch and see. Look at Nasdaq, okay? It's still selling off. Okay, Nasdaq is making lower highs and lower lows. It's trying to break below here. First TP for the continuation, you're going to look right here, guys, okay? Okay. Let's check out gold. Whoa, 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 guys. You see that gap right there? See that gap? They're going to fill that gap. They jumped it up here. Okay. Gold's at 1811, guys. From this trade, it made all the way up here. Like that's a gnarly trade. We didn't catch it. Uh, we were broke. We stopped right down here. But that was a massive gap up, guys. That's why you don't sell gold. You don't sell at support. You wait. Watch this gap right here. This thing's going to get filled. I'm telling you right now, it might get filled, retrace, and then have a nice little push to the upside again. Okay. Okay, US30 still dabbling here. Okay, just watching now. Okay, so not much. Let's check out Nasdaq here. Oof, Nasdaq just tanking. Okay, next TP is higher time frame support. Okay, you might get a little bit of hold up beforehand based on this structure. You can see probably, oh my gosh, I don't even know where. It would be somewhere in around here. Okay, but that's the bottom of it. That's the overall target. Will we get there? Let's watch and see. Okay, so Nasdaq was the best. Okay, US30, we're waiting, we're waiting, we're waiting. Like I said, you don't buy at the high. If you did, though, guys, you would have caught it. Okay, it would have been nice. But again, that's why you just wait. We should have focused on Nasdaq a little bit more, but it happens. Okay, first year back, sorry, first live session back. Gold was already nice. GU was already nice. Nasdaq was perfect, and now US30 is the only one we're just kind of waiting for. Okay. And yeah, sometimes, guys, the charts might not actually be the same as yours just because it's on TradingView. For gold, I use Saxo, okay? I use Saxo for gold, all right? So, guys, how many people are actually in this NASDAQ trade right now? Okay, good. TP'd, good. Perfect, guys. From here to here, entry, set a take profit, you're good to go, okay? Good. Guys, it was a nice trade. The only thing that didn't work out today was the US30. And that's why, like, personally, I'll tell you straight up, I do smaller lots, like really small lots, guys. It's called a feeler trade, okay? I'll enter them, and I went in, I'm still in drawdown right now, but it's not much, okay? But I like to see where the key points are, where price will fluctuate for 2 to 3 minutes, and then I'll draw those on my chart. Okay, I've been doing this for a long time. Sometimes I do take severe, like, just I'll let them run and forget about it and take that, but it's not much. It's not like this would ever hinder an account. This is very, very, very small lot sizes. Okay, and then, like I told you, when I get to the specific areas that I like, I'll look at maybe hammering something different. Okay. So, guys, you Nasdaq, I see. Oh goodness. Okay, do you see how there's selling pressure still forming here? The bottom wicks. Okay, this wick is opening up higher. Like if we dive in here. Okay, if we really dive in, see this bottom wick right here. Okay, it's this wick opened up higher. So that's sometimes a sign that price will start to push back up. Okay, monitor it. If you're still in Nasdaq, I would be looking to secure. It's up to you if you want to trade though and hold it. But that's just my opinion for you. Okay, I'm going to move this down here just so you guys can understand, see it. Some people who are signing on the call may have a little bit of questions. Okay, but that trade, guys, ran barely broke even. It ran almost 70 pips. Okay, ran almost 70 pips. So let's check out gold here. Okay, remember I told you guys it would fill that. I told you it would fill that. So now just be aware that you got to remember it's also divergence here spotted. Okay, so price is making higher highs. RSI was cooling off. Okay, so that's for gold. GU pushed and pulled. Sorry, pulled then push, pull, then you had a push. Okay, keeping it above 35285. Okay, 35285. All right. US30 is still getting a lot of, see, when, I don't know if you guys remember if you were with us, but when you're doing US30 or any kind of security and you don't have a ceiling, guys, it makes it utterly impossible to know where it's going to go. That's the real deal. That's why I don't have any buys here. If we had have entered in buys, phenomenal. You would have probably banked hard, but there was nothing above us to show us where to go. So that's what I mean. Like, I have small US30 sells from around this area right here. Like, I mean micros, okay? So it's not adding up to much. But again, what I'm waiting for is price to, when I start to see this opportunity of my micro sell start to diminish, that's when I'll start to add more right at this entry, and then it'll hopefully go to break even. And then, like I said, I'll be able to close that micro and then hopefully work forward with my overall regular trade. Okay. But guys, this thing is starting to finally get some hold up here. I don't know where the ceiling will be. It's the all-time highs, guys. It was a pleasure hitting it with you. You know what I mean? If you guys got in the buy, congratulations. But guys, it's 10:08. Okay, I want to remember something. Let you guys know. 36835. 36835. If it comes here, I will be hammering a sell here. Okay, just telling you personally. If it comes to 36787, I will be doing another one. Okay, so just keep that in mind. It doesn't matter where it looks like or how it looks. Okay, it doesn't really matter. If you want to extend this, we can. Boom, 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 boom. Till about 11:20. Okay, so we're going to see now if we're going to get a fall here. But this is open, guys. I will send this trade idea to the free FX group for you. Okay, just give me 1 second here. Guys, how many of you had a good call? How many of you guys, what did you guys trade? Did you guys trade Nasdaq? Did you guys trade US30? Did you trade gold? What did you guys trade? Let me know. Good, GU, NAS. Good, 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 good. Wow, look at US30, guys. This is a beast. Okay, so it's nice. Let's check out, because it's 10:10, guys. Let's check out GU. So GU's still running, guys. GU's a nice little trade here. Okay, so why did we take this? Okay, very similar to gold. It did triple rejection here, sold off. There's a little bit of divergent play here. We had an engulfing candlestick, which led to the overall continuation. Okay, very, 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 very nice. Okay, GU is a very nice move here. That thing's running almost 40 pips. So if you guys, who people say we just scalp, no, well, that's a long-term hold for about an hour. That's a 43 pip move here. Okay, that's a 43 pip move from entry to where it is now. Okay, Nasdaq. Check out Nasdaq. It's still dropping. Remember, we talked about this being the TP, 16391. Okay, very, very nice. Okay, so if you caught this, guys, right there, and you're still held, it's running about 100 points, 100 pips. Okay, so just be aware that price is still looking good. Nasdaq was a very nice move here. Okay, it all started from the head and shoulder pattern right here, leading into the descending. You can figure it out for yourself, and then it's starting to sell off here. Okay, so with that being said, that was a nice play right there, guys. That was a very nice play. All right, so let's check out the Dirty 30. Okay, remember I told you I sent them to the free FX group, guys. So if you guys haven't joined us like that, please join up. Okay, the high of 36,900 is real. Okay, they're tapping right around there. So remember, we had to make this up. We had no idea. Generally, when you're trading, you have the ceiling. This is the all-time highs. Okay, there's no ceiling here. So just monitor this, watch and see. All right. And then finally, we have our gold. Okay, gold was a beautiful play. Members 1800.50. This is why you join in with me earlier. Okay, when I started the call, I said 1800.5. You can look it back in the group. If you guys held that, if you guys 1800.5, you're looking at almost 90 plus pips. If you got in there with that trade, it's 100 plus pips. Okay, so keep in mind, guys, that join in on the Zoom calls earlier. Listen to what I'm mentioning to you in terms of levels and zones and stuff like that. Some of them don't always play out, but they might take some time to play out. That's the thing. Okay. Guys, with that being said, if you guys have any questions or want to join our group, okay, I'm not going to stay too much longer. This website, guys, we are literally just finalizing touches for our new one. Okay, it's going to be a lot nicer than this, a lot more interactive, a lot more informative, and a lot more easier to use. Okay. So, guys, first things first, just if you want to click on our Instagram right here, scroll to the bottom. This is our Instagram. We're growing that huge. This is our YouTube channel. You're already on here right now. Okay. Facebook, we go live on as well. And then Telegram. This is the only Telegram, guys. There's like 10, 20 other people trying to be us. Don't listen to them. It's all fake. Okay. They're just trying to scam you. Okay. Our broker that we use right now of choice is Fusion Markets. Okay. We'll be presenting some other ones to the groups and to everyone else very shortly. Okay. Join our newsletter, guys. You'll get updated on when we send some promos. When we are updating our website, we'll get a mass newsletter out to almost 4,000 or 5,000 of our email signups. Okay. Also, guys, if you have any other questions about calendar and you want to see the like I said, what we're trading this week, click on calendar. You can see Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. This is all laid out. All of this stuff right here, this is all private stuff right here. Private members, okay, private members Zoom. But again, with the New York, we do go live, okay? So you're more than happy to join us on there, okay? Also, guys, if you want to join our membership, what we have is live Tokyo sessions which we're doing a couple webinars, okay? During the night. We're doing all morning sessions London. Okay, we had a really good London session this week, so it was very, very good. All right, well, not this week, so far today. Okay, we also give out trade ideas per day. All right, roughly 3 to 5 depending on market conditions, and you guys can see by the free FX group how they're being updated and stuff like that. It's really, really good. Okay, we also have a 52-week beginner program. Okay. That's included, and we also have about 40 to 50 webinars and other videos that we've uploaded to the site as well. Now, guys, this is all going to be very different come the end of the month, okay? And the price will be different too. Okay, I know I said that before and I was pressing on it. The only reason why, because we're not ready to launch a site that's 90% done. We want to be 100%. So, guys, we're giving you the opportunity for how long it'll be. I'll update you based on the calls to join the monthly. If you guys want to join the PayPal too, this is also going to be an increase just because of everything that we're going. So you can see here, guys, PayPal right here. All you got to do is click buy now. I'm not too sure why that button kind of sagged right there, but we'll fix that for you. As you can tell, we're doing some updates. So grab that, guys, and we'll go from there. And then the one-on-one trading consulting, guys, this will be updated at the end of the website as well. So if you guys want to do any of that, we're not booking for this week. It'll be the next week in advance. Okay. All right. So, guys, remember, pay it forward here. That's why we go live on YouTube. Okay. We don't need to. We can easily take our members and go Zoom, but we're doing that just because we're growing the channel. We're doing a lot of things free for you and to pay it forward for the people who maybe not can afford it and they're just wanting to learn. Okay. All right, guys, with that being said, you can see that gold made a nice little push and it's starting to pull now. Okay. Just remember this. It's very opportunistic for gold to continue the downtrend. Possibly if it gets rejected here. Okay. A lot of bearish momentum here, but there's still too much buying power. I think that our price will continue. Okay. All right. Let's check out US30 one last time. Okay, you're starting to get a little bit of retracement here, guys. Remember this. Okay. I put it in the FX group. Remember the numbers. Okay. Remember the numbers. All right. Keep this in mind that when it hits here, don't be surprised and you just don't want to miss out. All right. Okay, guys, with that being said, really appreciate all your time. We had some massive trades today and the GU is still running. It's beautiful, guys. Beautiful. Okay. So, Same time, same channel tomorrow. Members, you have your session tonight. And then, guys, stay tuned for the trade ideas. I know we've been talking with our group here about some of them that are looking good so far today. So let's have a really good day, okay? Let's have a really good morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you guys are. Make sure to get prepared for Tokyo tonight and get ready for those trade ideas. Okay, guys? Thank you so much. I appreciate all your time. Everyone on YouTube, really appreciate you as well. And looking forward to seeing you tomorrow. Okay, guys? Thank you so much. Have a great day, and I'll see you later.